We're doing it live.
We're live. You guys over there, we're live.
Do it.
I was just yelling at our friends over there.
Do it, Eddie.
In the right field bleachers over there.
Do it, Eddie. Do it.
Oh, dude.
Do it.
Ha!
Oh, we're live. We're live. We got it.
Ah.
We got it. We're on. We're on. We're on. I've cut myself off the screen, though.
Oof.
I've cut myself off the screen. I got to zoom out on that camera. I got to zoom. I'm literally cut off my own screen. Let me. You know what, Eddie?
Actually, we forgot to tell you something.
Say good morning to everybody. I'm gonna.
You are now 1.5. The show is now
right.
1.5 Eddies Don't Make a Right.
1.5 Eddie.
Yeah, because
I like
half of you is.
Yeah, I've been losing weight.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Or we
1.5.
just cut you off the show. But we're just slowly getting you out of the
You're
show.
putting emoji in.
Oh yeah, we'll introduce you guys, everybody.
Yes.
Mr. Emoji, we came through.
Camera 3,
so
please.
Our good news hamster.
Camera three
Is
there.
in here somewhere.
There he is,
He's
right
in
there,
here.
right there.
He's a little dwarf hamster
Yes,
named Mr. Emoji.
Mr. Emoji. So there was a couple of battles on the names. We had Edward Hamster Hams.
There, he's in there. He's in the.
No, we're on 3, not
we're
2.
on 3, my
yeah,
bad.
3. There you go.
I don't know how to count.
It's okay.
So he's in there. He's doing his thing. There he comes. There it goes. Yeah.
Yeah, there
Ah,
he is.
he's showtime.
Bum, bum, bum,
Mr.
bum, bum,
Emoji.
bum, bum, bum. Well, good morning to everybody. Good morning, Mr. Eddie. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
You doing good?
Yes, I'm
Okay,
glad
we're
to
gonna
be
have
back.
to
We took
change this camera. Hold on.
It's okay. We took a week off.
Sandy's making magic over there.
We took a week. Oh, look
Let's
at that!
see.
It's like all broken
Hey!
up. Check that out. Look at
There
that
I am.
transparent, kind of cool effect there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So good morning to you, bro. It's because it's green
Ah.
and the
that's
green
right.
screen.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah. It's okay.
Oops.
It's all right. Anyways,
So,
how you wake up this morning, man? I heard it was a chaotic morning. You had some.
couldn't find my wallet.
Yeah.
I always have something going on. There's
some,
like,
like-
it's always like some kind of
We
mission.
had the left lane loafer.
I had a left lane loafer on the way, and I did put the camera on the dash just to get it. And me trying to
We're-
get through, and then there's a car on the right. And
We're gonna show you
It's
guys.
like a whole thing. Yeah, we'll
gonna
show you in a
guys.
little bit.
Yeah.
We'll show you in a little bit. But yeah, it was just
Intense.
it was crazy, and that's why we're late. And of course, you know, it's a disaster of a
Just-
show.
Are you
I
ready
love
for that
it.
video?
Yeah,
What,
yeah, yeah.
already? Holy smokes!
There it is, there
hold
it
on,
is.
hold on.
Technology.
There it is. Sandy is. Listen. You know what? Talk about rough morning. I in the morning I get here nice and early. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get this thing started. You know, Sandy said we had to come in early because last night we were, setting up a big LED. We were setting up a big
Yeah.
video wall.
Oh, that's right. I heard about that.
And so I'm here early and I get the text, hey, I'm running a little bit behind. I got to put out some fires. All right, cool. So I'm like, I'm already preparing myself to start the show by myself. And then I see Sandy come in and I'm like, hey, I already shredded all this stuff. Do you need anything from me? She's like, oh, just log into the Facebook and blah, blah, blah. And we're, getting things going. And then so Sandy is learning this new software that we're working with. So it's called vMix, and it's amazing, man. Like we're really happy to have it.
It looks dope.
It's
looks
super
dope.
happy to have
Virtual
it.
sets and all kinds of fun buttons to
Yeah.
push. Look at that.
And we could see all the tiles now.
I want to push the button.
You could push my buttons.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
All right, pussycat dolls. Speaking of pushing buttons, shout out to everybody in the chat.
Hold on. We
They're
got
clicking and
3 watchers on YouTube.
One,
YouTube.
So that means today's show is sponsored by the number 3.
That's right. Episode 3 watchers. We are doing it, baby. Let's go. Good morning to everybody. It is Two Eddies Don't Make a Right podcast.
Let's go.
Where we talk about all kinds of things that don't make sense and are not right.
Nope.
But we have fun. It's your cup of joe, your hot tea, your cold tea, whatever you got in the morning. Your what's going on, Eddie?
I don't know.
Bro, you get so distracted so easily. Are we gonna go for it already?
There
Go
it
ahead.
is.
Go ahead. Go for it.
Ooh.
Is he gonna bite you?
Oh.
No.
Oh. And never mind.
No, you got to put your hand in front of him.
Yeah, I know. That's
Yeah.
not the idea. That's where his teeth are.
So good morning
Oh my
to
God.
everybody. Let's get this thing started. We got started this morning with a left lane loafer, and we caught it on camera.
Yeah.
Sandy.
Off?
There we go. Now we're on.
Am I up?
Oh, there you
Now we're
go.
on?
So you're in the left lane.
I'm in the left lane, and I'm just trying to get through. And this guy in this big old truck, and this is this is the perfect example of what I'm talking about. I mean, look at that. It's like these trucks, they get in the left lane. They think they're going fast. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what kind of music they're listening to, Skrillex or Nirvana in there, and they're jamming away. But, dude, get to the right lane. Move, out, afuera.
Get out of my way.
So yeah. So anyways, but
Move.
that's why we're late, and
Get out
we,
the way.
a couple technical difficulties, but we got some advanced systems. That's why we took the week off, because
Right.
we set up
A new system
a
in
whole
the
new
studio.
system in here, and I'm sure that's not that interesting to everybody listening right now, but it's pretty cool.
But you'll
And,
enjoy it when we have a smooth show.
Well, we have a smooth show.
You know, not like episode 1.
I mean,
no script, no nothing. But it was awesome. Episode one
is
Episode.
probably the best
Episode.
episode ever.
Episode 1.
Yeah.
Episode 1 is episode 1.
All right.
Let's get into it. Good morning, everybody. Let's see you guys on the chat line. I want to see some hands waving. I want to see the peace sign. That's for 2 Eddies. I want to
Yeah.
see some peace signs in there, some emojis.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hamster Emoji, Mr. Emoji.
Mr. Emoji.
He is
Yeah,
new
he's
to
in
the
here.
show. Sandy, good morning to you. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Good morning.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. She's getting that morning grogginess out.
By the way, Sandy does all the work here.
Yes.
All the work.
You have
Yep.
no idea.
She's got like 5 computers for those that can't see, but I don't think we have a camera on her yet. But I don't think she should have a camera. But
Marilyn's in. She checked in.
Marilyn's-
She
I'm
checked
just
in.
messing,
She just checked in.
dude. She's got like 5 screens over there, laptops, and
Yeah.
and
It
bagel.
looks like
Lexi's
looks like
there.
she's got a command strip. She's super
Yeah.
happy. Trust
She's
me.
rocking.
That's why she's
All right.
wearing her NASA shirt.
All right, let's do it. I think we could get right into, like, let's talk about last night, because it's hot right now. Hot. Those Dolphins, they won last night against a very good Jacksonville Jaguars team. That's
Yes.
not bad.
Yes.
I'll tell you this.
Wait, we're saying they're very good.
The Jaguars are pretty good. They're a pretty good team. They're a good team. I think they're underestimated. Just like the city. City of Jacksonville's underestimated. You know? I love my people from Jax. My boy Carlos out there who works for the Jags. We beat your behind, bro. Yeah.
All right. So, well, we got it. We
Yeah.
got the win. And we've had a long haul coming for a win. You know, last week was rough for us. I mean, super rough. Played the Patriots, and it didn't go well for us.
No.
Right? We played the
So,
Patriots, right?
yeah.
Yeah, Cam Newton. And then we had the whole issue with Cam that we were trying to take his chain. That's
Yeah,
like the word on the block.
2 chains. He wears 2 chains, not like the rapper, but he wears 2 chains under. And I think
Yeah.
after the game, we tried to jack him.
I don't think it was. They said it was during the game. That's what that was.
Was it during?
Yeah,
I
during
thought
the
it was
game.
after.
They said that they kept that the Dolphins play. He said. Let me
I
stop
mean-
saying they. He said that the Dolphins players kept reaching for it. But why are you wearing a chain, bro? Why?
I don't know.
Why?
That's what I'm saying. I see a lot of players wearing chains, even in baseball and stuff.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
wear-
like now they got the chains. They got all kinds of craziness.
But like then it gets ripped off or whatever. It's it's part of the uniform, by the way.
I wanna
If
talk
it
about
gets ripped,
something.
if it gets ripped, it is part of your uniform. Just like actually like the guys that have the long dreads.
yeah.
You can actually tackle the guy with his
Those
dreads.
dreads,
Yeah.
yeah.
And if it gets ripped off or whatever, it's actually it becomes part of the jersey. So it's pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
So anyway, so they won, and also the Heat tonight. They
Yeah.
get to close out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know they said that we weren't gonna make it to the first round.
Yeah, we weren't supposed to make it through the
That's
first
crazy,
round.
bro.
I mean, again,
Kicking
and
butt.
here are the similarities. We got good coaching. When you have good coaching,
You know
and
what it is?
unselfish players who do unselfish things, dude.
I think COVID made it happen, bro.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
They
there's.
realized what it's like to sit at home and do nothing.
I just think it's a neutral site. There's no traveling. It's the teams are
They're playing hard.
They're playing hard, but they're in place. You know, they're static. There's no fans. There's
Yeah.
nothing. So there's no bias. There's no.
There's
they don't
no
have to battle-
distractions.
There's no distractions. Exactly.
They're getting it in.
getting it in.
You know what's at home? Nothing.
Yeah, and they're 5
Might as
games
well
out.
just
5 games
go
away from
ham-y
winning.
ham.
Yeah,
They already had the time with the family. They're good.
yeah.
Let's get it. Get the
Exactly.
win.
I mean,
It just shows how talented we were, and we just way too distracted.
the talent level is 1 through 12 on that team. Every single player on that team can make a change in a game, but at the end of the day, it's also like it's the unselfishness. One day it's Tyler Hero, the next day it's Dragic, another day it's Butler, Bam. You know, you just pick your poison.
Yeah,
Crowder.
It's
insane. It's
crazy.
Yeah.
And here we're gonna give a drum roll for this one.
All right.
The Miami Marlins
What?
doing well as well.
Yes. Miami
see that?
sports.
Can you believe that?
Hurricanes.
Miami, the Hurricane. Yo, we're on fire.
I don't even know what to talk about. What
We're
are
on
we talking
fire.
about?
We're on fire.
Finally,
It's crazy.
we needed it.
we,
We needed it. Look,
we were number one in Corona. Look,
the lifestyle Miami.
we're just becoming number one.
The lifestyle Miami account. The gentleman from I can't remember his name, but he posted yesterday or after the Heat game. He posted. He's like, hey. I went to the La Ventanita, I think, at La Carreta, or I forgot what restaurant he went to get coffee. And the vibe was so happy because the Heat had won and the whole thing. And everybody's buying coffee for each other, pastelitos and croquetas were flying
was this?
and going around.
What was it?
I think
How do I get there?
I think it was La Carreta.
La Carreta.
I'm not sure. The point of
I'm on La Carrera right now on my way over
yeah,
there.
man. And the moral of it all is like, you know, how great sports is and important for unity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, think about it. Like, no one in that window was asking, hey, who are you voting for? Hey, you know, there was no. It was just awesome. Everybody, let's do this. Celebrate. Pop the champagne. Let's go early.
Yeah, man. Let me give the shout out real quick. John
Yeah.
Birdie had 3 hits, including a 2-run double. Pablo Lopez allowed only 2 hits and give a scoreless inning.
Yeah.
And the Miami Marlins beat the Atlanta Braves 4-2 to boost their playoff
Oof.
hopes. Wow, man.
Yeah.
Amazing. I'm
Yeah.
super happy for them. I'm happy that everything's working out. The Dolphins making it happen. You know, the Heat making it happen. Everybody's doing their thing, and everybody around the world is going.
You know, I'm happy for everybody at the Marlins. As you know, I worked there for a couple years.
Yeah.
I was there. I
Yeah.
was the creative director there.
Then you were at the
Um,
Dolphins.
Before that, I was at the Dolphins for about, man, I can't even remember. Like, it was like 08, 07.
4
is
years,
when I
right?
started. 07 to like 15 is what it is. But I was in-game DJ for for all that time. For the
So
entire
you-
time that I was there. I was the in-game DJ. Oh, man.
He may be ugly, but he's talented. He may be ugly, but he's talented.
Yeah,
That's
man.
just how. No, you're sexy, bro.
Dude, we're going to get
I
it.
love this man beard.
I can't-
It just keeps getting to me, bro. And it keeps growing. It keeps growing. I'm just waiting for it to just flop over your back. That's it.
You know it's hot in here, right? You know, it's so hot in here that Nelly's actually throwing concerts in here. He's inside my beard right now.
Hopefully, he's 6 feet apart.
No, yeah. It's a socially distanced concert.
That's funny.
You could drive in with your car and everything.
Speaking of concert, Bad Bunny literally stopped traffic during his first ever virtual concert held live from New York City. So, Sandy,
Wow.
you were the lead on this. Why don't you give us a little more background on it?
Yeah.
Because I don't read the
I'm
tabloids
not,
like
I'm not a
that.
TMZ guy either.
Yeah.
Well, apparently he broke the YouTube record
Okay.
Ah,
because everybody was watching his live concert.
Dope. So he's like,
He stopped the streets, and it was like about a 2-hour long concert.
jeez.
wow.
A 2-hour
Wow.
long concert and like so like. But and what kind of? I mean, I can only imagine the worldwide like
Can you-
everybody's at home.
My
bam.
thing is like
Yeah.
2 hours of.
Come on, bro.
Bro, come on.
Come on.
And
I
it
had
was-
to do
It
it.
was just literally him and his camera crew. Literally,
Wow.
he was on top of the bus,
Yeah.
and he was just driving around.
Just a live feed into the thing with a
Yep.
little
You see all
streamer
his
or whatever.
fans just running behind him, following
That's
him.
crazy.
It was cool. It
Oh,
was cool to
I gotta
watch.
watch it. I gotta catch up and watch
Yeah,
it. That's
dude.
pretty cool. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. Oh yeah, you did have Dolphins win here.
Yeah, bro. Come on, man.
Oh, look at that.
Who else did a concert? I know somebody else did a concert. Oh, our homeboy,
Who-
Oscar G.
Oh, that's right. The driving.
Oscar G.
Oscar
yeah,
G
and
did
he
the
was there
driving.
with
So
Oba.
dope.
Yeah.
It was good. I saw his posts after. He was very thankful and
yeah.
you know, as a guy who's 100% DJ and producer, and that's his living, to be able to get back out, you can only imagine what he was feeling. Especially,
Yeah.
you know, I bet you he went ham. I
Crazy.
bet you he went ham. And then Jesse, my buddy Jesse, which I'm actually wearing his.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Yeah,
Put the
right
plug
here.
in. Put the plug in. Put the plug.
Oh,
Nice Guy Records.
Mr. Nice Guy Records. Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Dude.
Dope.
Yeah,
Dope.
that label's dope.
Let me know when we get enough sponsorship so I can get a hat too.
I bought it. I bought my hat.
Oh, see, we need
I
that
bought
back.
it.
We need that.
I
We need
support
that.
my guys.
We need that.
No. I bought
need
my
that.
hat. I went on his site and bought it.
We need that.
I went on I think it's MrNiceGuyRecords.com.
There you go. There
I
you
went
go.
there and bought it.
See, guys, that's what you need to do. You need to support your local companies, your local friends. You know,
Yeah.
these guys are starting from the bottom. Support them. You know what I mean? Like, they took the leap that most people won't. Like, oh, I can't do a business. I don't have the money. I don't have this. I don't have that. I don't do this. I don't do that. I don't want. Blah. That's too hard. That's too this. The guy who did, support him.
Of course.
Show some love.
I mean,
Or woman, excuse me. The guy or girl who did
Yeah,
it.
yeah, or whatever.
You know?
Dude, at the end of the day, it's like support the small businesses too. You know, like the big businesses are getting humongous, and support the small guys. Support your friends. Like, you know, if you know a friend that's in the music industry, hire him to DJ.
Do we have the video, Sandy, for the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, seriously. Hire him to DJ. Seriously.
Hire him to DJ.
If he sucks, then don't hire him.
Maybe,
But
get, a little, maybe get a little family and friend discount. You know, little,
Bro, how many times did you do one?
Oh, dude, constantly.
We're still doing them. We're still doing them.
You almost did one for me. I even called you. I was like, "Hey, bro. Hey, bro. I need a help."
Hey, bro, I didn't want to call you. I didn't want to bother you with this. I know it's going to be like a no, but, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how you hit me, too, bro. Like, they all start the same.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can, but, you know, just in case
Just in
you
case.
might. Maybe you're bored at home.
help me out.
You want a couple of drinks, you know,
Yeah, hey.
whatever, you know, work for drinks.
Dude, don't get me started on that. Hey, come on, DJs. Come on.
Yo,
Come on, man.
It's insane. It's
Yo.
getting way worse right now.
Is it?
Way worse.
I would have thought that like eventually like owners of restaurants and clubs or whatever would actually or people who throw parties, events, promoters would actually slow down and respect the DJ world, you know.
Yeah.
So it's not happening, is it?
Look at those two. That's
yeah,
funny.
I love it.
Dominic says,
Lexi's laughing at us.
Carl, good morning, Carl. Carl is an early riser. He's always posting up a beautiful picture in the morning. Shout out to Carl. He's got like always these beautiful sunrise shots at the ocean side.
Yeah.
You know, he's at the beach or whatever. He's
I'm
out in the
laughing
water.
at Sandy.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank
Thank
you,
you.
Lexi. Thank you.
So you know he's
Yeah.
out in the water. He takes these beautiful pictures, and then he normally does his morning little commute, and he just shows everybody what's going on, just
Yeah.
brighten everybody's day. You
love
know
that.
what we should do? We should put Carl as the good
The
news
good news, yeah, part of the good news segment. Let's
Carl,
include
you're
Carl.
gonna be in the good news segment. So next Wednesday, I need you to have your best
working
good
for us now.
morning segment, so we could post it on for Friday.
That's what
All
we
right?
do.
That's what we're gonna do.
We put people to work around here.
And he says he needs that pizza money, so we'll
there you go.
we'll hook him up with some pizza money.
Yeah.
All right. Dominic says if he sucks, you'll love him enough to tell him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he says good morning. So what
Oh,
up,
good morning.
Dominic? Good morning to you, brother. All right. So let's get into some more news here. A real life, and you sent this, right? I believe you said this, or was it
No,
Sandy
no,
again?
I said-
Sandy again. Here we go. A real life Gundam. A 60-foot, 24-ton giant robot was tested out of Japan. The robot is based on a character from Mobile Suit Gundam. Now, when I saw it, I could have sworn it was like Autobots roll out.
Yeah, yeah. It's,
Transformers like all day. But I did see it, Sandy, and I got to say, it looked fake. So we're going to let the
Well-
viewers say if it's real or fake.
oh, okay.
All right.
I
You
did-
got it, right?
So
You
yeah.
don't got it?
No,
You
it's
have
okay.
me say this and you don't have
It's online.
What? You
Just look it up. It's-
what?
it's the Gundam.
What is
It's
going?
okay.
It's in our it's in our
but
chat line.
I'm a
Yes, but I
Transformers.
can't download videos straight from an article.
Ah, okay.
Ah.
You know what? Sandy, I'll help you with that. So, anyways, I'm a huge Transformers guy. Like,
Be
big
careful with
time.
the audio.
Like, I collect Transformers. I buy Transformers, and I literally have a Generation 1 Optimus Prime from 1984
Wow.
in the box. Yeah, I have it at the house.
How much is it worth?
About $500. Yeah, I paid $400. Well, me and my buddies paid $400.
Oh, so you
whatever.
bought it later on.
Yeah, I ended up because I couldn't.
You
find
haven't
it.
had it since
was
the
like-
90s.
It's a whole story behind it. Too.
You know what I've been trying to get my hands on? A Stretch Armstrong.
Wow.
Yeah. You know what I
could
do
probably
have?
Get it. You could probably get a stretch.
I have something that I had searched really hard for when nobody was hot on it. So
Yeah.
hopefully it comes back into style and I can make some money. Pogs. Do you
Oh.
remember Pogs?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there was something made
was
for a
too old
short
for it.
amount of time,
Yeah.
but it was called a Pog Maker.
Okay.
And basically, you can make your own Pogs.
Ah.
I got one in an original box with everything original in the set.
Oh wow.
Yeah, super
pretty
hard
cool.
to find.
That's
What up?
cool.
So I can't get the video, but here's a picture.
Yeah. Show
Oh,
the picture.
here we
show
go,
the
here we go,
picture.
here we
It's
go, here we
fun. Yeah.
Here we go.
I guess when you do
Yeah,
that,
there
it
you go.
turns it
There
off.
it is, yeah.
Bing, bing,
All right,
bing,
so
bing.
There it is, guys. There it is.
Dude, so for those that can't watch because they're not seeing it, they're probably hearing us in the car or whatnot. It's the big Gundam robot that's about like 3 or 4 stories high.
Yeah.
It's pretty
It's like
radical.
they changed the colors of Optimus Prime.
Well, do you know the story behind Gundam?
No, I
Gundam
don't.
is an anime from Japan.
I know you're big
And-
into
and
it.
it's-
I
and,
don't.
Yeah, and I'm more into the robot stuff versus
Right.
versus like all the other crazy anime stuff. But Gundam is like practically the original, you would say, like before
Transformer?
Transformers and all that. It influenced Transformers.
yes.
And
yes, I
these,
got it. I got it.
I don't know if you remember, but as a kid, when you go to the toy store, Gundam wasn't actually like a toy Transformer. Gundam was you
Just
build
a
it,
robot.
just a robot, but you build it.
Right.
You actually build it yourself, like
Super
the
cool.
parts, like the cars.
What happened to stuff like that? Oh, small choking hazards. I forgot.
Yeah. Exactly.
Lawyers.
Yeah,
My bad.
lawyers. Yes. Lawsuits.
All right, millions of acres have now burned in wildfires across the U.S. West Coast. This is so sad, man. All over a baby shower. Can you believe this? I mean, is it like officially been reported? Like that was the start of everything, Sandy? Do you know? Like
Well,
that's
that-
official?
That was one of them.
It's part of it.
It's
I
part of
know.
it,
I know
yeah.
that there's always been the fires around this time and all the other craziness, but man, this really sucks, man.
It's terrible because it doesn't rain much in that part of the country, so it's all brush and dry.
Right.
So it's imagine.
Right.
And they just
Cigarette.
blame it on 2020.
Yeah, just put it on top.
I mean, well, if it's part of the pattern. It's part of the narrative of 2020.
It's
Like
ridiculous.
Like
It's getting out of hand.
I mean, it's just crazy, and we just we hope that everybody can get out of it
Ooh,
okay and
hold on.
be good.
Hold on. Somebody just came into the chat room and said, "Good morning, Jammin' J."
Oh my God.
Jammin' J just jumped into the chat line. What up, Jammin' J? Good morning to you.
Yeah.
We're building our viewers here.
You
We're
know he's
building
a-
our viewers here.
He's one of my best friends. So
He
what
said,
am I-
"Yo."
he's one of my many best friends, but he's doing captaining now. He's got a little
Yeah.
little business called
Captain Colozo?
Living the Life
Captain
Adventures or something like
Colozo?
that. Yeah, no, Collazo.
Goyaso. Okay.
Collazo.
Yeah. I had to do it like very English, okay?
Yeah.
I'm sipping on my cafe con leche,
Yeah.
saying Colazo.
Collazo. Hi, I'm Mr.
Mr. Collazo.
Mr. Collazo.
We just made him famous.
I mean, he's only said.
We
like,
just made him famous,
He
bro.
said hello like 15 times here. He said, "Yo, good morning. What's up, Eddies?"
There you go. I love
Three
it.
of those.
I love it.
Yo, so we every so often we go on his boat and it's pretty fun.
Well, let's shoot a show on it.
We'll go live
No,
from
not
the boat.
will. We are. We are. How big is this boat? Is it a boat or a yacht?
No, it's pretty big. It's a boat, but it's pretty big. I don't know. He can elaborate.
Jammin',
Put it
tell
in there.
us,
Pretty big. It holds
tell
like
us what it
8
is.
to 10 people, I think.
give
It has
us a website so we can post it up for you.
I'm not familiar with boats and stuff, but it's got a little bathroom and everything.
You don't know boats, but you know hoes. I got
Oh, float my boat. There we go.
it. Yeah, like hoes. You know, like the ones that you do for your landscaping, bro.
Yeah.
Get
Look,
your head out of the
look,
gutter.
He's like, let's do it. And every so often he'll do a little charter here and there, and he's been captaining for other people. And
Oh, it's a 32
pretty
foot.
cool. Oh,
It's a
there you
32
go.
foot. That's a good size, man. That's a really good size. Catamaran? Is it a Donzi? Is it a
Look at you.
contender? What do we got? A great white? Come on, talk to me.
Coast
Come
Guard,
on,
Coast Guard gear.
give me something here. All right, here we
Hey,
go.
did you ever get dizzy when you were like in the Coast Guard? Did you like on the ship
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff? Did
Oh,
you
yeah.
get like seasick?
I had never really been seasick before,
Right.
and then that 110 foot cutter
Uh huh.
shook it right out of me.
Really?
And from that day on, no matter what, I always take Dramamine before I jump on
Okay.
because I never want to feel it again.
There's a couple questions I have for that. So
Yeah.
the Dramamine. Okay, first of all, you get into the Coast Guard. You're getting in. You're doing your thing. They put you on the ship.
Yeah.
What's day one like?
Oh man, my day one was intense, super intense.
Okay.
So, I was like, what did I sign myself up for? So
Right.
day one, I get on the ship. Everybody's, introducing yourself. You're usually quiet. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like you're kind of to yourself. You're just feeling out how everything's going. So you're kind of, whatever. And I'm an open guy. Like I had the business beforehand, and I was very successful, coming in. And so I didn't know what to expect. I just came out of boot camp. I got to my unit. I had like a week off from boot camp, and then
Okay.
I'm getting to my unit. I'm all, in my uniform's perfect. I'm in boot camp mode, and the first thing the guys go is like, "Hey, just relax, man. Just you're not in boot camp anymore. Just relax, calm down." Shout out to
Yeah, because you came in like, I'm ready. And
yeah,
and
yeah,
and
you're
thinking
squared
that the
away.
next- and
you're
thinking
squared
that-
away
okay,
100%. And no matter what they're telling me, I'm still trying to stay squared away.
Okay.
And my BM2, shout out to him, Rob Hernandez. I'm sure he's listening to the show. He's still in. He was my first boss, and he's like, "Yo, just relax, man. I'm from Miami too." He's starting to have a conversation. He's opening up, and I'm so confused because they can trick you like they did in boot camp, and I'm like, am I supposed to relax? Am I, and I'm
Right.
still like,
Just to keep you-
yes,
to keep
petty
you sharp,
officer,
to
yes,
keep you
petty
sharp.
officer, yes, petty. He's like, "Yo, just chill, man. Just call me BM2."
Uh-oh.
And I was like, "All right, cool." So I like, all right, BM2. You know what I mean? Like, all right, BM2. And he's like, "Yo, just relax." and I couldn't shake it for some reason. I was like, okay, I need to stay squared away.
Okay.
So anyways, they start showing me around. They show me to the rack. They show me to the bed. And then all of a sudden we get a call. And this drive is from Tampa all the way to the Keys.
Okay.
So we're putting along slowly. It's called slow and chug.
Oh, okay.
We're just chugging
the
along.
The ship is moving already.
The
At
ship
this
is
point-
already
okay,
moving.
Okay, cool.
And we're traveling south, and all of a sudden we get a call. So all of a sudden you feel the boat, and now we're chugging along. Bah, we're going, and it's a stranded sail
Okay.
over by the Bahamas.
Okay.
Okay, so we're in Bahamian water territories.
So
Now-
stranded sail is like I guess a
he's
stranded
got-
sailboat.
The
that
sailboat, it's foul. His motor won't crank on, and he's
Okay.
out of gas.
he's out of gas.
He's
Okay.
out of gas, so he needs gas. But
Right.
Cito can't get out to him,
But Coast Guard's got to
and-
come save the day a little bit and make
the-
sure that everything's
and the
cool.
seas are rough.
What are we talking about?
18 foot,
What?
18 foot. So I did not expect that, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm in the front of, I'm in the bow of the ship,
All
I'm
right.
in the bow, because where we sleep, the non-rates, right? We sleep in the bow of the ship. So here's some stories for you. We have to.
Explain the bow of the ship.
Okay, the bow of the ship is the front.
Where it's located.
Okay, it's in the very front
Yeah.
of the ship,
Yeah.
and we're underneath the deck. Okay, so it's completely sealed off. There's a hatch up top, which is our fire escape.
Right.
And then we have our hatch right behind us.
Yeah.
Right. So we have our door right behind us. So you have to unlock the doors by twisting them.
Okay.
You've seen down Periscope, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know how
of
they
course,
boom.
of course.
All right,
Boom.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, so here you go. So we're there, and I'm already starting to feel like, whew, man, this is crazy, and it's hot, right?
Oh.
It's hot, and the ship is just. So I go to the mess, which is the kitchen. All right, on the bottom floor, I'm in the kitchen, and galley is what it's really called.
Yeah.
I'm in the galley. I'm sitting there, and they're giving me all these paperwork. So now I'm reading, looking down the. I'm fine. I'm chilling. I'm like, I feel like kind of funny, but I'm fine. I'm
Right.
fine, and I'm good. And then they're like, "All right, Gil, you have watch." So I head up to the top, and captain's up there. Like 4 guys are up there. It's chaotic now because there's a call, right? And we're in really rough seas, and the ship is taking a pounding. It was taking a pounding so hard the water was going onto the to the front mirror.
Jeez.
And in between all of this, here's the long story short. It caught fire. The ship caught fire because water started leaking through the hull, and it went into the electrical system. So it caught fire. The windshield wiper stopped working,
Oh my God.
and we had to drop the small boat. It was the first time I had done any of this, and they didn't have enough non-rates. So hey, take off your rings. I'm gonna teach you how to line the man. Hold behind me, help me. and secure me.
Oh,
And I'm
man.
thinking in my head, is it
Man.
always like this? Like this is a caca show right now.
Yeah,
like you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
And this is a show. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, I got you.
And anyways, so we basically what it is that there's a small boat. It's an RHI. It's a
Yeah.
rigid hull inflatable,
Okay.
and we have this electrical booming arm that straps on from the front
So-
and two hooks from the back.
But hold on, but your condition is you were dizzy already. Were you
At
already
this
like,
point, the
nauseous?
dizziness goes off.
Oh, okay.
Because now I'm in the aft, which is the rear of the ship.
Okay.
Right. I'm in the back of the ship, and we're ready to take this boat off.
Got
Okay.
it.
I'm just gonna keep it simple. We're gonna take this boat off.
Yep.
And it's strapped in. It's strapped into this metal frame.
Yep.
And then there's an arm that comes out, and you have the guy who handles the crane.
Yep.
And then one guy
The
goes
laser.
up, and we communicate everything. So this is the first time I'm ever seeing this evolution, and it's the first time I'm on the ship, and it's the first time I'm out in the water. And so I'm like, oh my god, every day's gonna be chaos.
Day one.
And we hook it up, and we swing it up, and everybody's screaming at this point because things are going south. You know,
Yeah.
we're taking a pounding, and this little boat's hooked onto the, and it's just starting to swing, and
Yeah.
our job is to hold it.
Right.
So you know you're holding on to this thing. I'm in the back like, oh my god, and I'm like fully flexed, fully leaned out, like if I'm getting ready to tug of war with this thing.
Right.
And they're like, hey, if it lets go, let it go, and back away. And
Right.
I'm like in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna die.
Right.
I'm gonna die. Like today, like these guys don't know what they're doing.
Right.
They knew what they were doing. It's just, bro, it was a rough one.
I mean, 18-foot swells. That's insane.
So
oh, yeah.
so this thing starts smacking everything, dude, and it lets go. We had to let go,
Yeah, 'cause
and then
it's
they're
gonna
like,
destroy
grab on, and then the captain's coming out. What's going on? Blah, blah. And we grab it, we hook it back on, going over the ship, and now this small boat, as we're moving, has to go into the water with a sea painter, is what it's called. It's a little clip that holds onto the front, holds onto the back,
Yeah.
and just keeps it
keeps it close
amidship.
so you could get on.
It keeps it tight to the ship, and then we drop this little ladder, this like rope ladder.
Right.
It drops in with like little rubber things and drops it, and then the guys have to go in.
Yeah.
And they're like small boat going in. You know, we communicate. Everybody's got headsets. We're communicating the whole thing.
Right.
And then they got to go out on a 12-foot inflatable with 3 guys in gas tanks in 18-foot swells.
Jeez.
So here's how it works. The boat goes off, and then they let the captain know we're off, right? So we're off the ship, and we stay course, and we, everybody's marking course.
Yeah.
And then, and I didn't know this at first. I'm just watching everything with my eyes like deer in the headlights. And all I see is the boat go up, and they're like, hey, listen, you're going to just point to where they're at and keep your hand pointed. You don't know your bearings, so just point and keep your eye on the small boat. Bro, you see the small boat go up? Then you don't see on small boat. And I'm waiting. I'm like,
It went over.
he was somewhere over here. Don't turn your eyes off of it. Okay. And I'm there, and all of
The
a sudden,
aliens.
all of a sudden, I see a small little swell, and then you see this little orange thing go, and I'm like, oh, there he is.
Oh, wow.
Bro, and then I see, and you want to look so bad at the ship that's stranded,
Yeah.
because the ship that's stranded is doing this, and the guy's in the back standing there, and he's trying to take on these gas tanks, and the guys are not happy about this.
No.
They don't want to do this. Is not part of our job technically, and so it was just bad. It was just
mean,
bad.
but at
Sandy,
lea-
what are you writing
at
on
least-
here?
at least you
Lexi. That's enough writing, baby.
At least you came in to save the day, and
Yeah.
was there and by stranded were there people in that sailboat, or was
Yeah.
it
So
already
there was a I believe a gentleman and a lady, and I could probably pull up the SIP rep on
Right.
it. But basically, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I had an
And
interesting
I'll tell you this,
an interesting go at the Coast Guard.
That's an amazing story, and the reason I tell you this is because I went fishing with Jose, his Jam and Jay.
Uh-huh.
I went fishing with him on a charter, and he's like, "Hey, don't worry about it." And the night before, I had a few drinks and this and that. So I go out in the charter with him. It was like a 25-person charter out of I think it was in the Keys somewhere. So we we get on the charter, bro. Everything's fine. They're telling us what to do, like how to, but he's a fisherman.
He's a captain.
He's a captain. He knows how to fish.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, bro, don't worry about it. This and that.
Yeah, I thought I knew how to fish until I went on one of those boats.
Yeah, bro. We anchored about a few miles out. We anchored, and the swells were just like
It's small.
6-7 feet.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, it was pretty bad.
On a 30-foot boat, that's
but
rough.
not compared to 18.
No,
I mean,
yeah, but 6 on a okay.
On a small
I'm on a
boat.
110-foot cutter hitting 18-foot waves. Even so, people think 110 is good. These things they had stabilizer fins, and
Right.
we had one that was called a Nemo. It just did not work, and so it made the boat into almost like a washer machine. It would just do this, so it really tear you up. To make that story finish,
yeah.
I went up top. And the captain was looking at me. He's like, "Hey, you get seasick?" And I'm like, "No, I've never been seasick." And I'm like, now I'm like loose because I just went through that mission, and now I'm up on the top, getting ready to plot courses and learn what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
And I'm shadowing another guy.
Yeah.
And they're looking at me, like, "Oh, you don't get sick. Get ready." And the other guy's already throwing up.
Well, that's what I was.
He's like going ham, and I'm like, "Oh man, poor guy." And I'm sitting up there, and all of a sudden the captain goes, "So you don't get seasick, right?" No. Pops open a can of sardines with mustard. That smell hits that top,
Yeah.
and I'm sitting
Not a-
there,
not
and
a
I'm
fan?
looking at the compass, I'm looking at everything, I'm looking at the gyro, and all of a sudden, bro, it just like I start getting pale,
I can't start.
and I start sweating. And I'm like, "Stop laughing at me."
Imagine it with the captain's there popping
He's
up with sardines,
cracking up, bro.
sardines with mustard.
He's laughing at me. He looks back and he goes, "Hey, Gil, looking a little pale back there." He knew. They all knew.
They know.
These jerks all knew. They're like,
They
"You didn't
knew.
bring any Dramamine?" "No, I didn't bring any. I don't even know what Dramamine is."
Oh man.
And they're like, "You don't get seasick. You sure?" "I don't get seasick." It's like, "I'm going to give you a bag already."
right.
And it's these little clear plastic bags that are so flimsy because they're so cheap in the military.
Yeah.
Bro, no Glad, no Ziploc, no nothing, okay?
Oh.
They give me one of those. I put it in my back pocket, and I'm just like, I'm not going to use that crap.
Right. I'm a tough guy.
I'm
I'm a tough guy. Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
boot camp. Ha, ha.
I survived boot camp.
Me,
You
big
didn't
man.
survive the freaking ocean.
Right? Well, to my doom, all of a sudden it hits me. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm going, and I'm like, "Hey, I don't feel so good." And he looks at me and goes, "Go to the side." And I go to the side, and I'm not outside because the wind would make it really difficult, but I start going in.
Yep. Ha! Ha!
No.
Where were you project? What
So
was there
it's in the bag.
oh,
It's
in the bag. In the cheap bag.
In the cheap bag.
Sorry.
That's what the bag's
Okay,
for.
so you did pull it out. Okay.
After about 20 minutes of that,
So you were yelling at a plastic bag.
after 20 minutes of that,
Sounds like Katy Perry.
what, bro? 20 minutes. Think about it. 20 minutes of
Yeah.
that. The captain goes, "Hey, head out to the back. You're making me sick."
Yeah.
So now I open the door, and the wind is, and so I'm trying to throw up in a bag with the wind, and the throw up in the bag is smacking me in the head.
Yeah.
Okay, so now after 40 minutes of throwing up, I'm dry heaving,
Right.
and I'm like, nothing's coming out, bro, and I'm crying. I got tears coming out. Nothing's happening.
The same thing.
Okay, nothing. I got snot everywhere. I must look like a hot. And mind you, I was freshly pressed. Nice cut haircut. No hair on my face. Not anything on me. And I'm back there. Hour kicks in.
Yeah.
I'm now throwing up blood.
What?
So now they're freaking out. Now they're like, "Okay, Gil, you need." So they call medic. Medic comes up and he's like,
Blood.
all right, look, we need to give you some Gatorade. You need to go down to the deck. And the guy who was throwing up, he has like the weakest stomach, even on the Dramamine, even on like special prescribed pills.
Yeah.
He goes, "Listen, man, I'm going to give you one, bro." Because he's like, "You don't have any allergies, right?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, you promise you have no allergies?" He's like, "No." And he's like, "Just take one." And I didn't care. It could have been ecstasy for all I care. Bro, I popped that thing. It was so chalky. I start putting and I get the water down. What? I get the water down, and I'm choking, coughing, and they're like, "Gil, hit the rack." I hit the rack.
Gil.
Little did I know, I'm on the top bunk, and little did I know,
Gil.
18-foot series, you bounce off of your rack. So they have bungee cords to strap you in. while you sleep. So I'm trying to survive here. I'm trying to survive.
Imagine you're your butt.
You got Eddie dying over here.
What? And so I'm sleeping, right? And in the middle of this thing, because those pills make you like knock out. It made me feel so much. The rest of the time I was great, bro.
Okay.
I was great.
So but it was just day one was that
especially the ones he had were really strong. It made me super drowsy, and I had to take a lot of fluids. They kept coming in and trying to wake me up to give me fluids.
Yeah.
And they were just afraid that I would have to be air vac out.
Yeah.
Because it gets to a point where like, okay, that's enough. Anyway, so I slept it out, and then they come and wake me up for watch. And so I'm back up there, and they're like, "You have Dramamine?" And I was like, "Yeah." They gave me some. He gave me the rest of his pills.
Wow.
And I was. He's like, "Just take half per day because it's really strong."
I mean.
And I was good, bro. I was good.
Dude, and with me, to make the long story short, to get out, to segue out of this, but when we anchored, okay, it was like, all right, guys, let's go. Put the bait on the hook, and let's go. Let's throw the line in. And then Jose's there, and Jose's, by the way, Jose's the one that he's got his shades on. He brings his own rods with the neon fishing line. You know, he's got neon fishing line, and he's there, and he's got the.
I like this guy already. He's got neon fishing line.
He's got the mask, and
he's got his hat.
Yeah, and he's got the hat.
Yep.
He's got the hat.
Yep. I look like a fisherman, but I'm not one.
So we're in the back of the boat like this. We're just in the back of the charter, and I'm over here. He's over here like that. Like, you know, I'm to his left, and we're there, and the boat's going like this, up and down, up and down. It's like the ride at the fair, like the pirate ship.
I got you.
Exactly what it was. I'm here just trying to put the bait on the hook, and like this.
And the bait smell hits you.
Wait, I'm getting dizzy, and I look to my right, and I can't even. I'm so dizzy, I can't even hook
I can see you doing that, though.
I can't even hook the bait.
I can see you doing that.
I'm pale. I'm sweating, and I look to my right, and this guy, this mofo's like, bro, what's going on over there, bro? He was like fly fishing, deep sea fishing, but fly fishing. What's going on, bro? ¿Qué te pasa? What's going on? Meanwhile, there's like 15 people on the boat trying not to die.
Oh,
and this guy, look, he's whipping it. Oh, I got one. I got one. I'm like, I haven't even hooked yet. Bro, I started.
And 2 seconds later, you're chumming for everybody.
No, that's what he goes. He goes, don't worry about it. You're going to give me more chunks so I catch more fish and win the bet. Win the bet. Bro, I was in the back of the ship. Blah, blah. I was yelling at the ocean for nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, poor ocean.
Bro, it happened to me. It happened to me once on the ship, because after that, as soon as I got to land, I had those little yellow sticks of happiness, and then I learned that the yellow sticks make you very sleepy. So on a midnight watch with 2 hours of sleep, it was probably better to get the non-drowsy one. So I switched to the purple one.
So if anybody goes out with Jam and Jay, just know what to expect.
Yeah,
he's gonna have the shades and the little hat and
Sandy, he posted
and the neon lines.
He posted his link. So
did he?
If we can get that up, that'd be great.
Give him a little ad,
but here it is on IG. He's
funny.
at Little Ocean Adventures, and on
LTL.
Facebook is Living the Ocean Life. Or is it? Excuse me, Living the Life Ocean Adventures.
Yeah, Living the Life Ocean Adventures. Like, he takes you out and the whole thing, and he's good on the waters. There, he put it in there. So, dude, I'm telling you, and this is
I
just.
pinned it in the comments.
Oh, so I said little, but it's not little.
It's LTL.
LTL.
Yeah, Living the Life.
Yeah.
So, and that's just one of my stories with him. He's one of my best friends, and I'm glad he's around.
Yeah, man.
I'm learning. Yeah.
So
cool.
So Jammin, can we get a live on this on the boat? Can we get a live out there catching some fish? Can we do it? Can we set it up?
Yeah.
Hit me up. You know what? Send me an email. We'll pay whatever it is to go out there.
That's gonna be a fun
All right.
segment.
We'll cover the fuel and whatever expenses we have to do.
And we'll film it.
And we're gonna film it out there. I just need to know if you have like some type of covering so we can get the gear in there.
I don't think we should go live. Not from there.
Why not, bro?
No. I'm gonna say things.
All right. All right. Well, then in that case, then we'll pre-record it.
It's gonna need to be edited.
All right, we'll edit
Fact.
it. All right, fine. We'll do it. We'll do it. Excuse me, on a non-Friday.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Just the thought.
Just thinking about throwing up. You saw that?
I was about to tell you. And by the way, on that charter, everybody started throwing up.
It's like
And it's the
drowning.
worst thing because you can't get out of it.
Oh, man.
I was on the bench going, make it stop.
All right, we got to segue out of this.
Yeah,
out of this.
let's
We've
get
been
out
on
of
this
this.
for a long time. People are laughing, but it's fine. All
Last
right,
week was poop. This week was throwing up.
all right. Tory Lanez. Tory
Tory
Lanez denies Megan Thee Stallion's account of being shot in a highly defensive surprise album.
I don't know.
All right, whatever. I don't care.
I don't
Scientists say face masks could be giving people COVID-19 immunity.
What?
Oh God! Who are these scientists? I want to know who
Next.
quote unquote scientists are. Mark
yeah,
Cuban
next.
calls for $1,000. Is that $1,000 stimulus? Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying? $1,000
So he
stimulus.
was saying that bi-weekly we should be getting $1,000 bi-weekly for those that are suffering. I mean, if you think about it, that last stimulus didn't really help anybody except for like the big businesses and stuff like that. So
No, not even, man. You know,
Not
the
even.
stimulus check
Well,
was
it bailed out
$1,100,
if
$3,000 if you were married.
Yeah,
Stimulus,
something
not. We're not talking about E EIDL or PPP.
no,
Stimulus.
the big stimulus, like it bailed out some companies and all that too as well. It wasn't
What?
just yeah.
I didn't know. I don't
No?
know. I don't know. I don't know about that, Sandy. Can we look that up? Can we find out?
Yeah.
Anyways,
was like a-
I'm down for it. Whatever.
Whatever.
You know, at the same time, I just open up so I can get back to work. That
Yeah.
really, honestly.
Yeah.
Rainy weather and flooding is expected throughout South Florida this weekend. Facts, it's been
already
really rough
been.
this whole
It's
weekend.
already been.
We wanted to do the football thing. We have a tailgate party that we're working on.
Yeah.
And my birthday's coming up.
Dude, that's so much fun. We just got a big inflatable 18 by 9 feet.
That is correct.
Inflatable
Look at you,
screen.
bro. Look at
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remembered.
Hey.
It's my ginger drink.
Oh, is
I
that what it
actually
is?
remembered a stat.
Oh.
So it's this. It's gonna be super dope. I think the idea. I mean, you guys can tell us, but what we wanted to do was, since you can't tailgate at the stadium and you
Yeah,
can't,
yeah. We're gonna get all the Dolphins guys from back in your squad,
yeah, we can
and we're
bring
gonna
them
do
in.
it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a tailgate.
And we'll do a tailgate, like a big tailgate for everybody. You know?
You can have the 2020 DJ and the in-house.
Yeah,
DJ
I'll
from
come out there
Dolphins.
and play music like if you were at the stadium. Give you
Exactly.
the stadium experience.
Make you feel good.
Since you can't make it to the stadium.
Yeah. So if you guys want to learn more about that, go to www.soundlevelevents.com. That's once
Yeah.
again
That's cool.
www.soundlevelevents.com. John, no, we already did that one. All right, let's go into some more notes. All right. So Eddie calls me up and he's like, "Yo, bro, I'm having one of those days. Thank
need
you
to-
for the laugh, man. I needed that laugh." And I'm like,
Yeah,
"Bro,
he's saying
every
it.
time I call you, what's going on?" You know, he's like, "Yo, the freaking rabbit." And I'm like, and this is in the this is the text.
My
The
ra-
rabbit ate my cables on my DJ equipment.
Who gets texts like that?
And I
Only
was
you
like,
do.
and
Only
I was
you
like,
do from me.
And my next text was, I know a good recipe for rabbit soup.
That's something Jose would say.
and then it followed with, and then we can use the lucky foot to give to somebody else.
They give it to somebody else because he's not giving you the good luck you deserve. So everybody at my house, I got 4 dogs, 2 cats, and a rabbit. And I go to clean the rabbit's cage. I bring the rabbit inside, and a lot of times I like to let the rabbit run around and do its thing, and this and that. And in my little corner where I stream sometimes, where I set up my brand new DJ equipment, thanks to Eddie over here. So I wake up in the morning and I look and I see black little pieces of plastic everywhere, all over that corner. And apparently the rabbit had escaped because I put him in the bathroom when I try to sleep. You know, I let him run around and I'm watching him and I make sure that he's not doing anything stupid.
I'm watching him, but not watching him.
So what happened? What happened was I got a brand new Shih Tzu now.
Yes.
And this little Shih Tzu is smart. She's never seen a rabbit before.
Right.
So she was going into the bathroom, and I had put the rabbit inside the bath, like the bathtub. It's like a shower. It's like a big stand-up shower with a glass door. So the Shih Tzu's on the glass door trying to get to the rabbit.
It bounced it open. The rabbit got out.
Rabbit got out. Wait, check this out. Not only did the door open, rabbit gets out. Shih Tzu gets into
And
the
can't
thing
get out.
And can't get out.
Oh my goodness.
So they swap. Rabbit goes.
You know
loose.
what? The rabbit. We're gonna call him Bugs Bunny.
He
That's Bugs Bunny right
yeah.
there.
He's something else. And then he ends up. running around the house, and then I guess bit into the cables. I don't know what attracted him specifically to the corner where my DJ equipment is. And it bit all the cables, all my XLRs.
Don't
all
worry,
of
bro.
them,
Before you leave here, I got some cables for you.
bro.
Don't worry.
So,
I gotta hear your lives. If you haven't heard Eddie's lives, make sure you check him out on his Instagram. Give it to him.
at Eddie Alexander.
There you go. At Eddie Alexander.
E. Alexander.
Make sure
So-
you follow us, man. Make sure
Yeah.
you follow the people that we're telling you
I keep
because
it private,
we
though,
have a tight knit group, and everybody that we're gonna recommend to you is good people, man. Really, honestly, good people. That's all we like to attract
Yeah.
on the show is really good people. If you're not doing so already, please check us out on YouTube. That's how we're able to monetize. Please subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. We're not gonna spam you. You don't get any messages unless you hit notifications.
No,
okay.
no hay joder.
And if you hit the notifications, the only notification you're gonna get is when we post something, which we don't post much on YouTube, and when we're going live.
Yeah.
So if you hit that bell notification, you're going to get the notification. That way it reminds you that we're going to go live. But if you hit subscribe, all it does is that when you go to your YouTube account, it shows the people that you're subscribed to. It will not bother you, will not change anything for you, but it does help us grow this show. So please do so. It's youtube.com. And then when you're in the search button, make sure you put 2 Eddie's Podcast. 2 Eddie's Podcast. 2 Eddie's Podcast. 2 Eddie's Podcast.
Did you just do the jingle? Let me write that down.
All right. Congratulations to Danny on his baby girl.
Yeah, so my buddy Danny Ochoa, I love you, brother. Love you, love you, love you. He just had a baby girl while we were gone last week. And I'm so happy for him. His daughter's name's Palomita. Little Palomita, bro. She's so cute, bro.
Congratulations,
Well-deserved.
congratulations.
I'm super happy for him. So big shout out to him.
When
And
you're
I
ready
just
for the
wanted to-
1-year-old birthday, we're ready.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Alexia, baby. We can't touch the screen, okay? Let's not do that.
It's a live show, everybody.
My heart stops.
Please do not do that, princess. Please do not do that.
Told you this show is gonna be a disaster.
All right. Gender reveals.
Yeah, so obviously the gender reveals are getting out of hand, and I
What happened to your cousins?
my cousin's is the gender reveal. I don't know if you saw it. It was on. I think it made it to like Lifestyle Miami and Only in Dade and stuff
What?
like that. Yeah, they're the ones that had the Corvette with the tires that blew up. They sped in Hialeah.
I didn't see it.
And so it was like, I think it was a Corvette. I can't remember. But anyways, so now you could buy tires. You could buy tires that when you peel out.
Oh, they do color. Yes.
And they do color.
That's
They
been
burst.
out for a while.
Oh, that's been out. Yeah, I
it's
don't
been
know
out for a
about
while.
that. So they did that on their street, and
And
it
then
was
the
it was a
tires
baby
blew
girl.
out.
Yeah, it was for my cousin
man.
Pepe. So,
I love the names, bro.
Pepe.
love the names.
He's a
Ole,
mechanic.
ole. Pepe, ¿qué tú haces?
Of course, he's a mechanic in Hialeah.
Pepe's Tires.
Yeah,
Pepe's Tires.
yeah.
All right. So, that's awesome.
Yeah, dude. So I'm just, it was just since it was
If
relevant.
you have a gender reveal party that went crazy, send it to us. We
Send it
we
to
wanna
us.
talk
Yeah,
about
and stop doing them. Just hire a good DJ.
it. They have no idea. They think the gender surprise was good. Wait till the surprise comes out that the child is a crazy one.
Crazy one, yeah. After that.
All right.
All right. So what are we
Let's
doing?
go into memes up.
Let's
segment.
do memes up. Memes up, Sandy.
Memes up. Yeah. Memes up, ladies and gentlemen. This is the part of the segment where we go into all the funny memes that we found throughout the week and all the good ones that, will make you laugh or make you smile or make you
Yeah.
mad. Whichever one it might do. It is memes up. And if you guys want to send it to us, make sure you send it to us on our Instagram, Facebook, email. It's all on there. I think we have a link tree, right, on our Instagram? I believe so.
Yeah.
Whatever. Just hit.
No, we'll
ju-
get it.
Listen, just hit
It'll
something.
happen. It'll
just put 2 Eddie's Podcast and something will pop up with some type of name, okay? Just post it on there somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll read that, baby. You put my name on it. Thank you.
We're still homeschooling, by the way, so every so often we
thank
got to
you.
stop for a little bit because Lexi's doing some amazing
Yeah.
work. She's trying to make graphics for the show.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. All right. So this segment is brought to you by
The number
Emoji.
3.
the number 3, and
Response.
Mr. Emoji.
And Mr. Emoji. So
Yay,
congratulations.
Mr. Emoji.
He's in here somewhere. I'm not gonna grab him right now. He's
Show
like
it.
under the wheel there. He's like a little tiny little hamster.
Show it. All right, memes up. Meme.
Yeah.
Every time I leave a room after being super kind and bubbly.
That's
Boom.
me. So that's me.
Can we put it bigger?
I found that. And I that is me. For those that are listening and not watching, it says me every time I leave a room after being super kind and bubbly, and I think that's Ben Affleck with like a cigarette outside of his house, with that.
If
Yeah.
you ever gone to Eddie's house and he opens the door, that's what he looks like. I promise you. I promise you. Just a bigger beard, right? And crazier hair.
You know what it is? My brain. See a lot of funny stuff, but that's exactly how I feel. Literally, when I leave like my friend's house or whatever, I get in the car. I go, it's like you know what it is? It's exactly like the feeling like after you've DJ'd
Yeah.
a long night and you just sit in the car and you've packed and you're ready to go and you just
Right.
sit in the car for 5 minutes staring at nothing in silence.
Sandy, instead of cutting, you could just overlay.
Oh, there we
Faster.
go. Yeah, see,
Right.
we're all learning here.
You
Us,
could-
the viewers.
You could put us up and then just overlay us,
Look at that.
and then you don't have to worry
Dude,
about the
this
audio
is
anymore.
great, man. That vMix is nasty. It's a nasty little program.
All right. So if a female has a little bit of
I don't. I personally don't care, but this meme is pretty funny.
there it is.
Yeah, it says.
If a female has satellite,
Yeah, no, but the meme is the guy goes, I don't give a crap what kind of cell she uses.
All right.
That's funny.
Eddie hit him with the punchline.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
If she cannot tell you what time the usher was in the top cruising the streets, she's too young for you.
Yeah, if she can't follow up with the line, she's too
She's
young
too
for
young.
you, bro.
That's it.
Don't even try. Don't even bother.
I love it.
Yeah. Next one. Let's-
Isn't it crazy? Depending on your mental state, you can either spill a glass of water and be like, haha, oops, clumsy me, or spill a glass of water and be like, my life is a nightmare. I destroy everything I touch. No one will ever love me, and on my wet floor.
That's me. Oh, that's so me. I don't know
Kill
if
me.
anyone else is like that, but that is me. Like, I don't go, oh, oops. I think about why the water fell, where the cup came from, who made the cup, why was the cup made, who decided to even make a glass that's like that.
He's the guy.
Why do I exist?
Who sends an email to the manufacturer of the cup company? Why do you make these cups fallable?
Yeah. Why? Why? It fell off my hand. It's your fault, not my fault. It is over a glass of spilled water.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yes.
This is too,
Why?
this show is too much.
Why can't they just do
I can't
things
do this.
correctly, man? Like,
This is
it's
too much.
stressful.
Isn't it crazy? Okay, all right. So here, last one, right? Me sacrificing my entire career for 8 extra minutes of sleep. So true. So true.
That was me this morning hitting
So
that
true.
snooze, not counting on the left lane lover.
So true. By the way, guys, we put up who it came from on the top. That way, you guys can show love to who it is.
Yeah,
All right.
cool.
So the last one was Gabby, and this one, it's IG.
Yeah, but I steal them anyways. I screenshot. I crop 'em.
IG at Horny Shrimp.
Oh wow.
What are you watching, bro?
Oh, oops.
Kind of IG.
Sorry.
You
Hey,
been-
now.
Where are you stealing
We
it
have
from?
Hey,
one
now.
more. We have one.
All right, well, we have one
Oh,
more.
one more-
Okay,
one
it's
more
not
to
on
go.
it's not on the paperwork. All right, here we go.
That's
All right,
okay.
off
Let's
script,
throw
off
it
script.
in.
Here we go.
Off script, throw it
Let's
in.
go. All right, but I need a big because I can't read it. How do you take? Oh yeah, here you go. How do you take your coffee? How do you take your coffee? That's how we should have started the show, though.
Black and iced.
1. Okay, so you're number 1. Sandy,
One.
you're 1.
No
Lexi,
sugar.
Lexi, how do you take your coffee? In the microphone, baby. In the microphone. How do you like your coffee? Look at the colors. Look at the colors on the screen. And how do you like your coffee?
I like it
Which number?
Which number?
2.
Yeah.
Hey.
I like that.
All right, she likes it a little darker. I am going with 3. 3
Three?
for
Yeah,
me.
I'm a number 1, no
Three for
sugar.
me.
I'm trying to avoid sugar as much as I can.
3 for me.
Yeah.
Definitely 3 for me. 1, 2, and 3. All right, look at that.
Yeah, I
Sponsored
got-
by the number 3. All right, the final segment, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming to a wrap. And of course, we are like no other show. We have something called the good news segment. Basically, what we like to do is give you a little bit of good news. Can we show our hamster friend? Boom! There he is.
Wow. That hurt.
I made a little crack.
You made a little crack, a little distortion
A little
effect.
distortion.
Yeah.
You know what that was, right?
What?
That was the compressor.
Was it?
Yeah, the compressor hit the limiter,
Wow.
and it made that little crackling sound.
Huh.
Yeah, so I have it set up like that so I don't break anything.
Yeah, you should.
All right,
Which is
but I gotta
threshold,
stop that. I gotta change the threshold a little bit.
Threshold minus
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, I have it
That'd
at
be good.
I actually have it at minus 3.5, so it's not
Oh,
too
there you
bad.
go. There. You're fine. Should be fine.
All
I'll
right,
check your ratio in a second.
Yeah, yeah. I like when you check my ratio. Twist my knobs. All right. Yes, Lexi.
You know it's all about the gain, right?
What?
All right, we're
princess.
going
No,
into
no, no.
good news.
Go
Good
take a seat.
news. Let's do it.
All right. Family gave all the cars in their street free car washes to make up for 2 noisy days of construction.
Huh.
Isn't
Interesting.
that awesome, man?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be great? Like, hey, we've had a lot of, noise in your neighborhood building the 2 days of construction.
The
and
dust.
so, there's been dust everywhere. And we
were stressed
we just
out.
want to just show some love and appreciation. We're going to wash your cars.
Yeah. I mean, what do we got to do for like
People to
everybody to kind of feel this way?
keep doing what we're doing.
Just keep doing it, right?
And have national news medias, do that. And if they're not what you like to hear, push our show and maybe we'll
Yeah.
end up national
Well,
news media. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
You never know.
Tosh 2.0 made it.
Yeah.
Jackass made it. All kinds of other shows made it. And it's because the lifestyle that we want to see. But
Yeah.
why can't we want to look at this too?
Where is the love?
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Show me
Cool.
some Fergie.
Let's do it.
All right.
Soon we'll have like a DJ who actually plays like samples and stuff.
I love it.
We'll
Look
be
at
all
this.
right.
Look at this. Look, they even wrote a letter where we are
Handwritten.
sorry for all the inconvenience during our garage door replacement. Therefore, we are giving you 2 car washes tickets for free.
You know what? We would also like to know if anybody locally here down in South Florida, if anybody locally is doing anything good. Again, I see a lot of like the main social medias, like the Only in Dades and the Lifestyle Miamis. I see them doing like pickups at the beach and stuff like
Yeah.
cleanups. But if anybody's doing anything cool like this or anything,
Yeah, or
that's
you
out
run
of the
into
box,
something, or you see something.
let us know. Let us know so maybe we can act on it and get something done.
Yeah, how people are like, oh, when a cop is doing something bad, film it. Look, when something good is happening, film it. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
Exactly.
All
Thank
right.
you.
So we're gonna have to get in contact with this company, Scrub a Dub, great car wash.
Let's do it.
508-650-1155. We're gonna find out, what's
what
going
they're
on.
doing. Yeah.
How did it go?
How'd it go?
Give us some feedback. All right.
Maybe we can do it here.
Billionaires who goal. That's how it's spelled here. Billionaires who goal.
Whose goal? Was to,
It was supposed to be whose goal, right? Whose
think
goal
whose
was
goal,
to
yeah.
die broke, has given away his fortune of $8 billion
in charity.
in charity.
Okay, so which charity did he give it to, and how did they use the money?
Right?
Yeah,
$8 billion, dude.
I mean, $8 billion can solve a lot of problems.
Hopefully, it's still like small businesses, so it boosts the economy and continues things to circulate for those
Yeah.
$8 billion.
Yeah, we should look that up. We should
That's
do a little
crazy.
fact checking on that one.
Yeah.
A little like solution check. I would like
Yeah.
to follow up on that one.
All right, we'll follow
Let's
up.
do it.
Go,
Follow
write some
up,
notes.
everybody.
Follow up.
Follow
A
up.
woman who slept inside her car parked at Kroger was hired by grocery store and
Yes.
no longer homeless.
I saw that one, dude.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Isn't that beautiful?
Did you know, the gentleman that actually puts the contracts together for the Miami Heat? I forgot his name. I always forget his name. He was actually homeless as well, and he was discovered, and he was brought up in through the Miami
Isn't
Heat,
that
and
amazing?
now he's the guy. He's the guy who made the contracts of. He made it available for LeBron, Bosch, and Wade to
People
stay
don't
here,
realize-
to come and stay in Miami.
People don't realize the power they have. You remember how you were in school and you're like, man, if the teacher would just give me a second shot to make this happen, she could change my life. Whatever she writes in that grade book, whatever effort I don't put in or do put in, if they put in just a little bit to help me out, maybe I can get to where I'm going to go. The power people have and
Yeah.
don't realize. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
The power people have and don't realize. Honestly, you could change somebody's life overnight. Literally, this show can change if all 30 of you who watch our show,
Yeah.
we're new.
Yeah.
So what we have 50, right? 50 now. The 50 people, if you guys just shared with one person, that's 100.
Yeah.
That's 100.
Yeah.
Those people share with their 50 friends.
Right.
150, and you just keep that rolling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude.
You could change people's lives.
I mean, and it's not only just change a person's life. That person also has to want to change their life. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? On their end as well. And you know, I'm very I guess I don't want to use a political term, but I'm very giving. I'm very I'll give my house to anybody. Like, you could come if you're having a problem, you could come stay in my house. I'm very open in that sense. But I also want you to use that time to get back on your feet.
I'm just warning you, if you stay at Eddie's house and take him up on that offer, you remember the first meme that we
Bro, after day one, it's gonna be worse than your day one at the
he's gonna
Coast
be
Guard.
standing he's gonna be standing,
worse than your day one at the Coast
he's
Guard.
gonna be standing at your bedside just
Like Ben Affleck. It's gonna look like Ben Affleck. Dude, yeah, they could survive day one in my house. They could
You're good to
survive
go.
anything.
That's
Yeah,
it.
you're good to go.
it's like living in New York. And I have one more. We have
Alright.
one more that we pulled
Yeah,
up
let's throw it
from
up.
from
Let's throw it up.
WhatsApp. The motorcycle.
Oh yeah.
You didn't get it? No, easy.
Let's see. Let's see what you put on. Let's see what
I
you put on
wanted it.
WhatsApp. I'm so excited for
I
this
want
Heat
it.
King tonight. So excited.
We gotta put that on.
Oh, dude, how about this one? How about
Scroll up to the motorcycle one. The motorcycle video.
wait here? I don't know if you can. If you
No,
can.
go to yours. Go to yours. Go
Oh,
to yours. Two.
I didn't know I
Two.
was on.
Two.
So
There it is.
So this is what my dog looks like when the doorbell rings. so jumping on this, there's a funny story. So I have one of my DJ buddy, DJ Diaga.
It's a video, Sandy.
He's got a Chihuahua just like this, and we were at his house hanging out. And his Chihuahua is bro. This dog is evil. This dog is horrible.
What did he do?
And the dog's name is Milo, and Milo. So wait, but this dog, bro, he's like "Ah," to everybody but me. even to the people that take care of him.
No.
Every day he hates them.
No.
So Milo climbs on me, literally
Just sent it
climbs
to you.
and just chilling, right? He's chilling, and Monica's to my left. You know, we had a few drinks, and
Right.
we're just hanging out, talking on the couch, like eating crap. You know, just hanging out, laughing stories,
Right.
DJ stories.
Yeah.
My wife Monica is very she needs to touch everything. She needs to pet every animal she sees. She sees a cat. It's in the middle of the street and it looks like wrong. She's touching it.
No.
Yeah, she's like, oh, there's a poisonous. Let me touch it.
It's got scabies and she's.
Oh my God. So anyways, so she goes and puts the hand. She goes, nah, he loves me, bro. That dog went, rah! And bit her finger, ripped her nail. Right in front of me, like, rah!
It ripped the nail out?
And then he looked, ripped her nail off right in front of me. She's like, ah! That little fucker, that little thing.
What?
Yes, bit her finger. So the nails,
Yo.
bro, and that was in March. That was right after Carnival in the Mile. She still hasn't, like, the nail still hasn't grown back
completely.
Yeah, he ripped her. So
So does she still go to animals like that though?
she still touches the animals. She don't learn. So but his Chihuahua looks exactly like that. Exactly like this Chihuahua.
No.
So I called him Milombo.
My lombo.
Milombo, because he goes, I sent him this in the group chat, and I go, look, bro, the dog upgraded its gear, so when he sees Monica again, he's coming
gonna
at
be
her
ready
even
to go.
worse. Bro, this little dog is evil, bro.
I think we got it, right? I think
it's Chihuahuas, man. Something with Chihuahuas, they're just bad, man. I think it's like a complex thing, you know, like.
definitely, for sure. For sure. 100%
Okay,
factual
I
statement.
think we're good. Is this one ready?
Are we good to go? Let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
I'm just going to give you an insight on what's going on here. So the motorcycle is blocking traffic for the older gentleman so he can make the walk across, because if not, they'll run him over.
Was he blind? I think he had
No,
like
he's
a
just an
little
older.
stick. Was he?
I think he's
he
just
was
older.
A blind man.
Play it one more time.
Yeah, I think he's blind. I think he has like the little stick.
No, it's a cane.
Oh, it's just a cane. Oh, okay.
Like I said, he's
He's just an
elder.
old man, and
He's
the
just
cars
elder.
were not gonna let him pass.
They were not.
That looks like New York.
They were not. No, I don't believe so.
No.
I don't believe so.
Okay. Well, whatever. I just want to blame New York.
You know, it might be.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Dude, so yeah, man, let's at the end of the day,
No,
wanna
it's
do
DR.
good- Is it DR?
DR.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Is he
DR.
over there? Never
Yeah,
seen
it's
that.
DR.
part. Okay.
There's not
All
that
right.
many scooters in New York.
All right. Anyways, I got to get out of here cuz I got to get to work.
You're always doing this to us. You're always doing this to us.
I got to go to
Amazing
work.
show. I gotta leave.
I got to
Get outta here.
I got to work. It's
All
a
right.
bit that's actually a busy day, man. Things are picking up, thank God.
All right. well,
So,
that's good.
radio's making a big comeback. I love it.
Podcasts are better.
Yeah, wait. I can't say that. I can't say that yet.
Oh goodness! All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to us. I hope you enjoyed the show. It's Two Eddies Don't Make a Right. You can follow us at Two Eddies Podcast. That's the number two Eddies, EDDIES Podcast, on pretty much any social media platform that you could think of. Make sure you log on to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and follow us there. Once we have our 1,000 listeners and 4,000 hours, we could start making some money on there and really hope that we can touch a lot of lives and make some people laugh in the morning. This is Two Eddies Podcast. I'm Eddie G. This is...
Eddie, hey.
And then, of course, behind the
Thunder.
decks, making the magic happen, let them know who you
Sandy.
are.
Sandy Louise.
All right.
Sandy Louise.
Ladies and gentlemen, until the next show, this is Two Eddies Podcast. We out.
Love you.